Hi everybody, we've a lot to get through and it's the Strokes today from America that we're going to view, and it's Ode to the Mets, the first time, and it was a request that was made very recently, but I put it in my fan book and I looked into what the group were about and I went, hey, gotta play this. The band's podcast video chat, five guys talking about things they know nothing about. The band discusses the track itself. The New York Mets are a major League Baseball national team based in Queens, New York, and have not won a World Series. This was at the time of the song being recorded, everybody, since 1986. Julian calls the Mets the team of his youth. Julian wrote the song while waiting on the subway platform after the Mets had lost a painful National League wildcard game in 2016 against the San Francisco Giants. Julian wanted to remove the Mets from the song title, naming it Ode, only to be talked out of it by Fabrizio in the band, who loved the song title. The band views the name as symbolic now, with the Mets representing something that you set your heart to that continues to disappoint you. So that's the premise for the lyrics afterwards. The track was debuted at their New Eve 219 show in the Barclays Center in New York, connecting the song even further to New York. Let's take it away and analyze the lyrics. I've gone into a couple of minutes of this concert where they play it for the first time, and as I said, if you have any problems with the actual singing because it's live, I wanted to play a live song just to give you the ambience of what we're missing in live bands going to see them. So let's take it away. Well, I hope we can take it away as soon as we can. It is live, everybody, just to let you know.
It's not the truth, it's just a story.
was absolutely fantastic. When you consider those guys are in their 40s and rocking it the way, that is how you young guys out there just have to follow suit. And I can see why they influenced so many bands. I just loved it. I loved the guitar playing. It was soothing. The drums was effortless. It was just nice. Everything was in harmony. It was just beautiful. But isn't it funny how the crowd reacts? Like almost not a pin drop could be heard. They just wanted to hear every song during that, and I'm not surprised. I found that so chilling and so relaxing. Oh, I felt like it was there. Live concerts is what we all need, and it's unfortunate that what's happening at the moment is people are going to live concerts. And I heard recently in England, no, it was Ireland, um, that people were in the cars and allowed to. So many people are allowed to attend the concert, but to stay in their cars and watch the band play live. How times have changed at the moment because of this pandemic. But let's get into the lyrics. Let's get away. That's really amazing song, guys. And I have to say, all credits because it's written by Nick. It's written by Fabrizio Albert, Nicola Al Nicolay. God, people are going to kill me for the pronunciation of their names. And Julian. Now, let's get into the lyrics, as they say. Out to the Mets, verse 1. Up in his horse, not going to wake up here anymore. Listen one more time, it's not the truth. It's just a story I tell to you. Easy to say, easy to do, but it's not easy. Well, maybe for you. Hope that you find it, hope that it's good. Hope that you read it, think that you should. Cuts you some slack as he sits back, sizes up, plans his attack. And spoken da da da. Now, up in his horse, not going to wake up here anymore. So basically, you've got the scenario where he wrote the song. You know, he's in the Met, he's sitting down and he's writing, and he feels like he doesn't want to wake up to reality. You know, and maybe that's to do with the loss of the game, um, the Mets against San Francisco. So, listen one more time. It's not the truth. Denying the truth. It's just a story I tell to you. It's easy to say, easy to do. In other words, it's easy to write something lyrically and write a song, um, but it's not easy. Well, maybe for you. In other words, you can write something and then dismiss it, but if an artist like Julian writes something, it's there forever. So hope that you find it, hope that it's good, hope that you read it, think that you should. Cuts you some slack as he sits back, sizes up, plans his attack. So he sits there and he weighs up what the game is all about and what's been happening. And it's just basically he sizes up things and then plans his attack. And I think, you know, he's analysing the game in his head and he's just like, oh, if they've only did this, only did that. So what am I going to do to balance things? Well, I'm going to write them a good song. The pre-chorus, and I got it all, waiting for me down on the street, but you got to do something special for me. I'm going to say what's on my mind, then I'll walk out, then I'll feel fine. And it's almost like he's incumbent of writing about what he's doing on the Metro, but it's also he's bringing a lot of personality and himself into it, you know. But God, and then in the last bit of the song it says, "Gone now are the old times, forgotten time to hold on the railing. The Rubik's Cube isn't solving for us. Old friends long forgotten. The old ways at the bottom of the ocean now has swallowed." So he's also put that friendship to rest. Heated words, upsets, has got him just. It, he's not going to put time in it. His head space, his thinking space is all about just writing and just performing, and he hasn't got time to put energy into anything else and make this friendship um, work. But it's almost like an apology would have done it, from his friend. But the friend is almost like, come on, let's just move on, kind of thing, where he wants to talk about things, say, look, this is what happened here. Don't aren't I owed an apology? So he's sensitive. So And as far as he's concerned, those words just made him feel awful. So he's put the friendship to rest at the bottom of the ocean. And again, I need to focus and do more research, because I am one of those people that's going to say from the heart, I haven't heard them in years. It's been too long, and I've missed them. This video proves it. I've just missed good music. It was excellent. I loved it. I hope you did too. Thank you for listening. If you like, do comment, and you give me, and before you all say that's not what their song was about, remember, I say this in every single video, every song is open to interpretation.